4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So you're at the Law and Order rally today. Can I just have your name quickly?
Yeah, my name's Lisa.
Great to be here, Lisa. So why do you feel that we should make Victoria safe again?
Well, I'm actually here for victims and victims' families and future victims and victims' families, because I believe that this rally, Andrew Daniels will probably not listen today, so we may have to do a few more. So this is basically what I'm here for, to keep Melbourne safe. If you do the crime, you do the time.
Offenders. Minimum sentencing for violent offenders. Deporting any immigrant violent offender. Empowering the community via non-lethal defensive tools like pepper spray. You don't have to like guns, but give me a real argument why we can't carry pepper spray. Things like that, we've listed them all there. I think anyone with common sense, and I'm sure there's more that I've missed. I'm not the smartest man in the world. I've put down my ones, and I'm sure many Australians have, throughout the last at least 18 months, have put their, have tried to voice their concerns, but Daniel Andrews is just ignoring us. So we're sick of it, and we're here today to voice that. Sure.
These other groups are nationalist.
Okay.
Yeah, and sort of right wing.
Okay, so I may not agree with everyone's opinion that's standing here supporting this cause. There may be people.
Fake news.
There might be people here from the right. There may be people here from the left. People here are worried about the crime. Great. Did you go to Hillary Clinton and ask every single person that was in her crowd, or Donald Trump? There are people here. I may not agree with all your opinions, guys. I might think some of them are rubbish, but that doesn't change the fact that we all deserve the right to live without fear in Victoria.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
The question
you
is,
look around today, there's a huge police presence. Is that wise today that you've concluded all the police?
So you're right. I was when I first when I heard there was a counter rally. Obviously, it was the counter rally that caused the police the necessity for so much police, and it did concern me. But then when I heard that there were new laws in Victoria that they can finally take on those violent Antifa thugs, I thought this is a great opportunity for them to do exactly what we're asking for, to fight crime. Victoria Police want to fight crime as much as we want them to fight crime.
But do protests like this not result in crime that you want to stop?
No, protests like this don't cause violent people. Violent people cause violent people. That's it.
Are you worried that by having two opposing groups here, you're going to have...
I organised a peaceful, and I made it clear from the beginning, this is a peaceful protest to tell Daniel Andrews that we want to make Victoria safe again. I used the term peaceful protest from the get-go, and I put in there we don't want anyone with masks. If I see someone who's claiming to attach themselves to my cause wearing a mask, I will ask them to leave. But if the other side have, and I don't even know, from the media I understand that they're here to protest same-sex marriage, which I don't even know, I don't really know, because I don't have a problem.
Are you worried that your message will be lost in the usual left-right kind of tussle?
Well, I'll keep talking about my message. It depends how you report it.
Strange how it's a fascist rally led by a Jew. Exactly. The mind boggles.
Alright, guys.
Thank you.
Commonsensical demand from our government. This is nothing that has been sensationalised in the media. This is not some sort of racist demands. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read them out so you guys can make up your own minds. Because what we're asking for is safety and security for all Victorians. No matter if you're black, white, gay. Doesn't matter what religion, race or gender, we all deserve the right to live in peace and security, knowing that we will not get raided in middle of the night by teen thugs. We know that we can drive down the street in our hard-earned Audi, BMW, BMW or Mercedes or bloody Toyota or Busbomb without getting carjacked. We all deserve the right to own our own businesses without groups of thugs coming in and robbing us. And after all, once they are caught, Victoria Police do their best. But you know what? They're in the morning and they're out by afternoon. I've written them down because I've got the memory of a fish. What we're asking for, and apparently it's offensive because there's a group who are countering these requests, or demands actually. We want minimum sentencing for violent offenders. We demand no bail for violent offenders. Do I have to remind us what happened to Gilmar? Time and time again we see these violent offenders who get out with sob stories because somehow the criminal is the victim. Our world is upside down. Political correct madness has taken over instead of common sense. We want no early release if you are a violent offender. We want adult jails for anyone who is over the age of 18. Now, many of you may not know this, but there are 19, 20-year-olds that are going into juvie because they are new to Australia, and somehow that means that they have more chance of rehabilitating in juvie. Well, guess what? Because some of the prison guards have come forward to me and told me that, in fact, what happens in reality is that these violent adult thugs end up taking young 14-year-olds and making them more violent and worse. So if you are over the age of 18 and you are a violent offender, you deserve to go to adult jail. I don't care what's going to happen to you. I care less about your rights as a violent thug. I care more about the victim you attacked. Another common sense one, which is probably the whole premise of that fascism rally across there. I demand, and I think 90% of Australians demand, the deportation of any violent, convicted immigrant. If you are new to our country and you don't embrace, if you come to Australia and you are not thankful to be here, your thanks to our country is robbing us, bashing us. You deserve to go back to where you came from. Yeah. Don't give me your sob story. Last but not least, and I'm going to say it again, there are probably more. These are the ones that came to me as common sense. We need to legalise non-lethal defensive tools like pepper spray. There is absolutely no reason why Victorians, law-abiding Victorians, cannot carry something in their pockets to protect themselves from the rise of violent gangs. I've got a couple of chants here that I got from some people who sent them through. I'm going to start them up. I hope you all join me. Black, white, straight or queer, we refuse to live in fear. Black, white, straight or queer, we refuse to live in fear. Black, white, straight or queer,
We refuse to live in fear. Black, white, straight or queer.
we refuse to live in fear. Black, white, straight or queer.
We refuse to live in fear.
The irony of that is somehow that chant is fascist. Yes, go figure.
You have a catered lunch and a catered evening meal. And you potentially have on Friday and Saturday night. Because I refuse to be a victim of violent assault in Victoria. I refuse to let my family, my friends, my community live in fear in Victoria. All I want is to make Victoria safe again. Apparently, that is racist. If that is racist, I wear that proudly. I don't care. And I will stop at nothing to make Victoria safe again. And this election cycle is coming up. And if I have to, I'll run myself.
Here, here!
I think I'm in.
Member for Oakley.
I'd rather not. You know what? I hate politicians. And it's not just Daniel Andrews. I hate them all. And I've met a few. I have not met one politician that I would like to sit down and have dinner with. They're all assholes. But I don't care that they're assholes. I want them to just make our community safe again. That's all I care about. And if I have to, I'll do it myself, the community. And I don't think I'm alone. I think there's many in the community. We're going to find something in Victoria next election that is going to surprise everyone. We know Andrews is gone. Andrews knows he's gone. That's why he spent $280,000 getting likes. It's his last spend before he goes out to have a few friends. We need people. We need people from the people. We need people who speak for us. People who put our fears first. And these are not made up fears. These are statistics. You look at my local area, the Glenora area. We went up by 20% in crime. 20%. I remember Glenora, like you say, I come from Glenora, the city of Glenora, everyone's like, ah, that's a cool, nice, safe area. That's not the ghetto. 3 days ago, next door to my shop had been run in, and the pharmacy was the victim of a violent robbery. Mind you, the guy was pretty good. He had a nice plastic sword that he ended up knocking out one of the junkies with. But you guys saw that? But that's what it's come down to. It's come down to people sleeping with baseball bats next to their bed. That's Victoria today. That used to be the Bronx. That's what we would hear. I'm hearing people every day. I get messages, people say to me, oh, Avi, what's the best thing to sleep with next to your bed? I'm like, probably your missus. But that's the reality of Victoria in 2017. And it needs to change. This is all it's about. We need to make Victoria safe again. We need to stop the home invasion. Common sense!